So we're going to be looking at directed numbers. And when we say directed numbers, we're really talking about negative and positive numbers. So the first example that we're going to be doing is this one. Let's use a different color. Let's use blue for confidence. So we're going to be using blue ink to do this example. Example 1. And this is 3 minus positive 8, right? And we want to know what the answer is for 3 minus positive 8. First things first, when we are doing directed numbers, whenever you see two signs between or beside each other, one of them will take precedence in terms of addition and subtraction. Now, there are many different ways to remember, but this is one of the easier ways too. So when we have two positive, we get positive. When we have positive and negative, we get negative. We have negative and positive, same thing, we get negative. And when we have two negatives, we get positive. So the easy way to remember this is when the signs are the same. So two positives, you add. Or if it's two negatives, you add. So when the signs are the same, you add. So same, you add. And when the signs are different, you subtract. Let's use a different color for that one. So when the signs are different, like in this case, you subtract, right? So in this case, we have two signs beside each other, and the signs are different. So because the signs are different, subtraction takes the precedence, right? So this is really 3 minus 8. After doing a bunch of these, this sticks into your brain or sticks in your head, so you don't have to try to remember so much, like get confused with the signs. Once the signs are the same, you add, right? So same, you add, and when the signs are different, you subtract, right? That's the rule to remember. So let's do this. We're going to use the number line to give ourselves an idea of how to solve using these directed numbers. So we want to know what is 3 minus 8. So on our number line, it's usually observable to see a number line with 0 in the middle, and on the right of 0, we have what kind of numbers? Okay, I can hear you saying positive numbers to the right of 0, and to the left of 0, we have our negative numbers. Incidentally, when we're adding, we go to the right. When we're subtracting, we go to the left. So it's a good way to remember what direction to go. So positive numbers, these are positive integers. 5, 6, 7. We stop here. And on this side, we have our negative integers. And we start from -1, -2, going down. Right? Now, we're going to apply this that we have here. We're going to use this to answer. We're going to use a number line to answer this question. So the thing it says here is that we are at 3, right? And we're subtracting 8. So it's 3 minus 8. So what we do, we identify where 3 isn't on our number line because it's positive 3 and not negative 3. It's of course right here. And when we are subtracting, right, we're subtracting 8, or this is negative 8, it means that we'll go 8 in the negative direction. So that's 8 places to the left. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 places to the left. And that ends us up at negative 5. So the answer for this is negative 5. Sounds like a lot, but it is really simple once you do it a bunch of times. Once you do it a lot, it also sticks in your mind. You can start visualizing the number line in your head, and you can work from there. Let's try another example. All right, so here is our next example. So it says negative 6 minus negative 2, or we can say it as negative 6 minus minus 2. All right, so we're going to apply the rule that we learned. We see two signs beside each other. Remember, when the signs are the same, what do? We add. When the signs are different, we subtract, right? So in this case, the signs are the same. So two negatives right here will give us a positive. So this is really negative 6 plus 2. Please do realize, though, that we wrote back the negative that was in front of this 6 because this number didn't change, right? So what we're really going to be solving is negative 6 plus 2. So let's draw up our number line and see what we can do with this. Okay, almost there. Let's put in our numbers now. To the right of 0, we'll have our positive numbers. And to the left of 0, we'll have our negative numbers starting at negative 1. All right, this is the amount of space it allows. After a while, you'll have an idea of how much to put on your number line. But a typical number line from negative 10 to 0 to positive 10 works for most small single digit calculations. All right, so let's do it. So first we have to identify where on the number line we'll start. So first things first, we look at the first number we have, and that's negative 6. Not just 6, but negative 6. So we identify where negative 6 is on our number line, and that's right here, right? Then we look at what we're doing. We're adding 2. Now remember we said that our positive numbers are to the right of 0. And also when we're adding, we go right. So that's a good, easy way to remember that addition and positivity is to the right. And negative or subtraction is to the left of 0. So if we're adding 2 to negative 6, we're at negative 6 and we're going to add 2. That means that we're going to go 2 to the right. So that's 1 and then 2. And that ends us up at negative 4. So our answer here is negative 4. All right, let's do a last one. Okay, here we have example 3, negative 3 plus negative 4, or negative 3 plus minus 4. All right, so we're going to draw up our number line and solve this one. We have our 0, to the right of 0, positive numbers, and to the left, negative numbers. All right, and of course, positivity to the right, negativity to the left, as we said. And now we're going to solve. Again, we have two signs beside each other. In this case, the signs are different. So same, we know we add. When they're different, we subtract. So we're going to be subtracting. So it's negative 3 minus 4 in this case. So we identify where negative 3 is on our number line. Well, this is where negative 3 is. And then minus 4 or negative 4 means that we're going in the negative direction to the left. So we're going 4 spaces to the left. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. That lands us at negative 7. That's our answer. So you should be well on your way now to dealing with directed numbers, positive and negative numbers. All the best. This video was dedicated to Joel Cook, little bro.